Playing Black Ops 2 in 2023 is either going to be the best decision I've made all day or the worst one. 13,000 people online? What? All my classes got unhacked. Yo, whoever did that, thank you. Unfortunately, I have like nothing to use now, but now a couple months ago, I already did Black Ops 2 11 years later, but we gotta play this game again because it is booming. Ever since the matchmaking has been fixed, there's so many more people actually playing Black Ops 2. It's so nice. We should be able to play more than just TDM, I hope. Wait, no one's doing Ground War? I'm gonna try to queue for it. There's gotta be at least one game. Okay, maybe I was completely wrong. There's no one playing this. But yeah, I wanted to get back on Black Ops 2 because you guys killed it with the support on the last Black Ops 1 video. So it tells you guys what? If you break 10,000 likes on this video, we'll do some more throwback Call of Duty stuff. And if you're brand new here and you want to see some more OG COD stuff, subscribe. One of my biggest concerns with getting back on Black Ops 2, even in 2023, is that so many people still cheat on this game. They still get mod menus. I don't know what it is about Treyarch games. Like, specifically, this community targets their games and ruins them more than any other COD game. World at War back in the day with the infection lobbies and baby glockables. Pathetic. Black Ops 1, 2, and 3 have had so many different mod menus and people cheating on the games. Weirdly enough, not too sure about Black Ops 4. I mean, maybe people have cheated on there, but I mean, Cold War also recently had security issues too, so I just don't get it. Can these miserable, pathetic losers stop ruining Treyarch games? In fairness, they kind of do equally ruin every COD game, but it just feels like Treyarch recently has had all of their games targeted, like, so badly. Oh. And there it is. His name is EasyKills9578. I'm getting out of this lobby. He's on my team. I don't even want to see it. Also, I think I need to lower my audio. Hopefully we can find a different game. There's 50 matches? That's crazy. Oh, we got Yemen. Yemen. What's actually so crazy is that apparently the way that most people get their mod menus is through this feature right here, COD TV. On Black Ops 1, it's known as the community file share, where you can share screenshots, clips, things like that, but also custom game modes, which is apparently how a lot of people get the mod menus. Now, I think the last time I tried looking at this, it wasn't working. And at that time, a lot of people were saying that it was probably taken down because this is how a lot of people were cheating in these games. Well, apparently now it works again. I briefly got to see it work in Black Ops 1, but I forgot to check out the screenshots and other things. But we're here on Black Ops 2. Let's see if we can actually get some of this stuff to work. We're waiting for the most popular edited films to load. Imagine if someone hacks like the Emoji Movie into this game. Wait a second, they all say error. Uh-oh, what about screenshots? This is actually so weird because it was working again on Black Ops 1. Like, it hadn't been working for years, and I think it might actually still be broken on Black Ops 2. I don't know why. Okay, so all the emblems say error too. So I think on Black Ops 2, at least through COD TV, it still doesn't work. I guess that's a good thing, but there's still people using JTAG Xboxes and cheating anyway, so. But there's a smidgen of a chance that it will still work on Black Ops 1. I'll have to check it out again. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was really tempted to sit down and record a video talking about the Modern Warfare 3 leaks because there has been a ton of stuff coming out. There's currently more leaks for Modern Warfare 3 than there are at a house that just had its plumbing explode. But here's the thing, I probably will talk about some of the leaks that have come out because some of it is interesting, but at the same time, the more that I look at all these leaks, I'm just thinking to myself, a lot, if not everything that has been leaked so far is supposed to be standard Call of Duty things, like things that we expect to see in COD games. We just didn't get it in Modern Warfare 2, which, if I'm not mistaken, I actually predicted this months ago, that they were purposely going to not fix Modern Warfare 2 to make it seem like it's this awful game with all kinds of problems and issues, and then magically fix them with Modern Warfare 3, but you have to pay another $70 to get that experience. Now, don't get it twisted, guys. As a Battlefield YouTuber, I will obviously be still buying Call of Duty 2023, which is confirmed to be Modern Warfare 3 at this point. I also saw some stuff on Twitter about how Activision, they were sending out DMCAs to take down some of the content that was being leaked, and it specifically referred to the content being leaked and stolen from Modern Warfare 3, specifically Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 2023. So yeah, it's confirmed. Not officially, but unofficially from an Activision copyright strike. Don't hold your breath if you're waiting for Advanced Warfare 2. But since I am the #1 Roblox YouTuber on Twitch, we're gonna talk about the Modern Warfare 3 leaks. Starting with one of the most ridiculous things I've heard of in a while. It truly blows my mind how bad we have it with the current COD games, because something that people are the most excited for is just Ninja coming back as a perk. This is the sad state of current Call of Duty games, where we're excited for Ninja to come back as a perk. That is expected Call of Duty content. It has been an integral part of the Call of Duty formula for so many games, and we're excited about it. Why? That's the equivalent of me getting excited to take a shit every single morning. A daily dookie is a part of every balanced breakfast, and if it's not happening every single day, you need to get some more fiber. The same way these new Call of Duty games need to get some more inspiration and creativity. Why are we getting excited for Ninja coming back as a perk? Well, it's because Modern Warfare 2 doesn't have it, which this is exactly what I predicted. They never ended up really speeding up the animation of using Dead Silence in Modern Warfare 2, and obviously they were never going to switch it to a perk. But they're going to do it for Modern Warfare 3 and charge you $70. But here's where things get even weirder. Apparently for Modern Warfare 3 2023... I'm in the same lobby with the same cheater. I'm out of here. In Modern Warfare 3 2023, perks are actually not going to really be perks. Like, I'll show you. If we go to create a class here, you can see that we have 3 perk slots. We have tier 1, 2, and 3 perks. And this is typically how it's been for a lot of Call of Duty games. You have your blue tier, tier 1 perks, then you have tier 2, which is green, and then tier 3, which is red. Or orange. Am I colorblind? Granted, this is just how it's set up for Black Ops 2. It's kind of been subtly different in every Call of Duty game. But what they're planning to do for Modern Warfare 3 is instead of having like an actual perk slot like this and you choose your abilities or your perks, all of these perks are now going to be associated with different gear. And from what we've seen in the leaks, there's basically going to be 4 different sets of perks. So instead of having 3 perks, it looks like we're going to have 4. I think it's going to be helmets and then a vest, gloves, and boots. So for example, there's a pretty good chance that a perk like Lightweight in Black Ops 2 would end up being in the same category as Dead Silence or Ninja because it affects your footstep volume. Because it makes the most sense for perks like that to be associated with the boots that you would wear. Now I gotta be honest, man, since this is all just leaks, a lot of this stuff, if not all of it, could be subject to change. So we don't know how factual or how real this is going to be, but assuming this leak is correct, let's just go along with it. If they basically transform perks that we've known and loved in Call of Duty into gear, then we'll just have to see how it plays out. I mean, as long as the perks are balanced and they're good, then we should be fine. But I do just want to say that this does kind of take away from like the actual Call of Duty aspect of it all. I think a lot of us playing Call of Duty have come to expect the typical 3-tier perk system in any game. Simply just having perks in Call of Duty is a massive part of the game's identity. So changing it in such a way could probably not be such a great idea. I mean, just look at the reaction to bonus perks and ultimate perks in Modern Warfare 2. It didn't really go over all that well. So completely restructuring and changing how the perks work could possibly be a horrible idea. But hey, if it's balanced well and we get an extra perk at the end of the day, it could be okay. But here's where I think things could get really bad with a perk system like this. Just as a quick example, if you were playing Black Ops 1, the only way you could actually play as a ghillie suit person in the game, like have a ghillie suit, is by picking Ghost. Now, me personally, I didn't really like this change all that much because in past Call of Duty games, the only way that you could wear a ghillie suit is if you were using a sniper rifle. So if you saw an enemy soldier and they had a ghillie suit in COD 4, it was basically a guarantee that that person was sniping or they were using overkill and then they were using something else, which was really not a smart decision back then because then you wouldn't have stopping power and your guns would be weaker. And that's really why COD 4 was such a good Call of Duty game, because they really thought and cared about all those different details, which made it a more fun and balanced game to play. Whereas in Black Ops 1, the tier 1 blue perk that you chose determined exactly what your character looked like. So what a lot of people would do back then in Black Ops 1 is they would choose Ghost, the tier 1 perk, and then they would have a ghillie suit, but then they used something like a FAMAS, which was pretty overpowered and strong back then, and they would destroy you because they'd be hiding from UAVs with a really strong weapon and you'd think that they're sniping because they have a ghillie suit, but it completely changed your expectations. And now that we've covered all of this backstory, that brings us back to Modern Warfare 3. There's a pretty good chance that the perks you'll use in Modern Warfare 3 based off of this system will ultimately determine what your character might look like, or at least what they're wearing, you know? Like, it doesn't seem like it's going to completely change every aspect of the character. Ooh. Ah, don't kill me. Rolling quad! You gotta get these kills fast in Black Ops 2 for a feed, man. Completely forgot. Now, before I say what I'm about to say, I would like to preface it by saying that this is just my speculation based off of how things have been going with Call of Duty lately. If they're essentially gonna be changing perks into gear that your character physically wears in Modern Warfare 3, then I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever that they're going to sell us perk variations in bundles. Let me explain. Let's say, for example, you're using a perk like this, Dexterity, and by default in Modern Warfare 3, it gives you combat boots. Well, what if they decide to sell you a store bundle in collaboration with a brand like, oh, I don't know, Crocs, and then your character will be wearing Crocs instead? While that would be hilarious, it's just another way that they could monetize the game. And if we want to get really wacky with it, what if these different bundle variants of like shoes and gloves and vests and stuff could actually enhance the perks and make them even better, possibly turning the game pay to win? I mean, I don't think they would go that far. I think they've learned their lesson. And if it is just cosmetic only stuff, then it's not really a big deal at all. Again, this is just my speculation. It's not part of the leaks. It's not part of the rumors. Simply just another crazy conspiracy theory from me. Now, I've got no idea if they would actually collab with a brand like Crocs, but I could see them collabing with like Nike. If I'm not mistaken, they had some kind of collab with Nike for the CDL for Modern Warfare 2. The winners got like some custom designed Nikes. So who knows? They could have some kind of collaboration with different clothing brands going forward. Assuming that the leaks about perks basically becoming clothing in Modern Warfare 3 are actually true. Which, speaking of bundles, we do need to talk about this because this is the first official piece of information that we've really gotten about the next COD game. Because of all the craziness on Twitter with the Modern Warfare 3 leaks, the actual Call of Duty Twitter account caved and put this tweet out. They said, let's get this out of the way. Should Modern Warfare 2 operators, weapons, and bundles carry forward into Call of Duty 2023? And the two options for the poll say yes and yes, win is reveal. Now, unless of course Call of Duty is trying to make some mortal enemies here, I'm pretty sure that this is a guarantee that whatever you bought in Modern Warfare 2 will transfer into Modern Warfare 3. Now again, before we get on our knees and praise them like the gods that they think they are, let's just acknowledge the fact that carrying over bundles and microtransactions from game to game should just be a standard practice for any video game series, especially a yearly franchise like Call of Duty. There's no good reason why we shouldn't be having our bundles and our microtransactions carry over from game to game, especially because they typically use the same engine. Dude, the low field of view is like so hard to get used to again. My God. Look at that. It's like a jump scare every time someone turns a corner. But putting my general pessimism about this aside, it is, I guess, good for people who have wasted hundreds if not thousands of dollars on bundles in Modern Warfare 2. Although I've got to imagine that this has to be kind of strange for people that waste their money on a lot of bundles. Like, some people are going to be going into the next COD game with like 10 to 30 plus bundles on their account, all while the next game is going to be pushing a new battle pass and new bundles. What are you even going to pick or use at that point? Like, you can only have one skin at a time anyway, from typically 2 different factions. Don't get me wrong, carrying bundles from game to game is a good thing, and they should keep doing it going forward. But at the same time, I feel like most people aren't really going to care that much. Like, everyone's expectations for Modern Warfare 2 are basically just non-existent. I'm definitely excited for Modern Warfare 3. Like, I've actually been replaying the Modern Warfare 2 campaign again because I'm excited to see where the story is going to go. But as far as it goes for Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, I'm pretty sure it's going to play very similar to Vanguard, but just modernized, like modern weapons, which isn't necessarily going to be a bad thing. But based off of all the leaks that I've seen so far, it looks like we're gearing up to get a good Call of Duty multiplayer for 2023. But they still need to do a lot to innovate and actually improve things instead of just fixing Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer and selling that to us again. The fact that they said that there's potentially going to be the World War II war mode coming back, that's looking pretty good. I do want to acknowledge for a second, though, that the war mode in Call of Duty World War II from like 2017, that was made by Raven, not Sledgehammer. And if specifically the war mode from Call of Duty World War II is coming back, then they're going to have to design specific maps to actually facilitate that experience. Versus a game like World at War, where the war game mode can be played on basically any 6v6 map. But yeah, man, I think you guys already know how I feel about the state of current Call of Duty and like the new games. Even though all of these leaks sound nice, we don't have any official word about any of this stuff. We don't have any official gameplay. Sure, all of this stuff sounds nice, but it has to actually be real for me to really care all that much. And honestly, just based off of how things have been with Modern Warfare 2, I really don't have my hopes up at all. I know it's sad to say, but I do actually still have hope for Treyarch with COD 2024. But truthfully, at least as far as it goes for like 6v6 Call of Duty multiplayer, I don't think it's actually going to really get all that much better until we can actually get like some mod tools, some mapping tools. Because I'm just gonna say it, it feels like they are completely out of ideas on how to innovate Call of Duty multiplayer. Like, I have ideas, but I'm not a modder, I'm not a mapper, so I can't make stuff like that come to life. Now, if they gave us, the community, the tools to try to build things and do stuff like that, then I would absolutely give it a shot. I would actually like to try to make those ideas realities. But I really do think we need to be more realistic about Call of Duty. Like, the franchise is coming up on its 20-year anniversary. As the years keep going on, it's just going to get harder and harder to actually innovate and come up with creative ideas for Call of Duty. We're currently getting to that point where instead of having an actual perk system, which is part of what makes Call of Duty fun and arcade-like, we are going to transform the perks into actual gloves and boots, things you wear. I've just got to keep it real, man. It's the same thing as like the bonus perks and the ultimate perks. It's not really innovating anything. It's the illusion of innovation. It's the illusion of them actually trying to do new things. But shit, dude, if you got Dead Silence as a perk and Dead Silence as boots and they do the exact same thing, then it's not really changing anything. And just as a quick rundown, here's some of the other things that got leaked too. Some of the rumored features are the classic minimap coming back where red dots show up if you're firing an unsuppressed weapon. Apparently reload canceling is coming back. And again, like we've mentioned before, Outbreak Zombies will be returning, but it's going to be developed by Treyarch. Now, there are some other leaks that came out as well, like the weapons list and stuff. I really don't care to go through the list because they're not actual weapon names. Again, we're going to have a Call of Duty game with fake weapon names. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be an AK-47. It's going to be a Glumpus 24. Can't wait to use the brand new Skibbity Toilet 25 shotgun. Can't wait to make the dankest quickscoping montage with the Chumby Wumpy 24 sniper. It's going to be so cool. I can't wait. Why do we just keep getting nuked out? This is so funny. Yo, you want to know what wasn't leaked for Modern Warfare 3? Map voting. Lack of skill-based matchmaking. No leaks or rumors about theater mode coming back. No leaks or rumors about mod support. I swear to God, I'm trying not to be the biggest Debbie Downer on the face of the planet, but I'm really just not getting my hopes up for this game. I am simply just trying to manage my expectations way better this time around. And yes, that does mean lowering my expectations lower than the Earth's crust. I just really can't sit here and pretend to be excited about Fast Hands becoming a pair of gloves. Dude, it'd actually be kind of funny if High Alert becomes a pair of aimbot glasses. But for real, man, I'm just looking for some actual changes, some actual creativity and innovation for Call of Duty. Oh, that was the last kill. Wow. That was fast. Yeah, we actually did good for once. This whole time I've been playing Black Ops 2, I've actually been on the original Xbox 360 because I didn't want to have to deal with like all the input lag. I tried playing Black Ops 1 on the Xbox Series X, and at least for multiplayer, the input lag is just so much worse. Black Ops 2 on the Xbox 360 is still perfection. So good. But with that being said, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play some more Black Ops 2 on the Xbox 360. If you guys did enjoy this video and you want to see some more OG Call of Duty stuff, make sure to drop a like. I'll see you guys later.
Outcome, Triangle.